deal with it.
We're here right now with Patrick Othman. Patrick, he joins us from Pierce County, Washington, with the very latest on this. Patrick, these officers appear to have been taken completely by surprise.
You got internet on your
There's no other way to
That's why
put
I
it.
got tired
I'm
seeing
about
all them damn police
150 yards down from the coffee shop.
They be
where what they
everywhere.
call an execution took place this morning. These officers were not on the call.
No.
They were not going door to door. They were sitting in a coffee shop about to start their day, had their computers open, were going over some cases, and they were caught totally by surprise when they were murdered. We don't even know if anything were able to get a shot off. Just a little while ago, police reports they received information suggesting that the gunman still may be in the vicinity and maybe looking to make even more headlines than made today. They brought out more security than they already had at the immediate staging area. I'm looking at officers walking by with automatic weapons over their shoulders. They're taking they're not taking any more risks today to keep everybody safe. They continue to target several places where they're getting tipped and leave, and they say done.
Wash your damn hands.
To bring us up.
And Patrick, you know, obviously they were taken off guard. Could this have been a robbery gone bad? Could have been the wrong place at the wrong time? They were the only ones who were killed in this incident, though.
That's just right. Police say they believe they were specifically targeted. The police cars were sitting all together. They believe the assailant came in and attacked only the police on purpose. Like you said, nobody else was injured. Nobody else was hurt. They believe that once again, police were specifically targeted. In this case, 4 officers, 3 male officers, 1 female officer with the Lakewood Police Department murdered here tragically.
Is there anything in recent history that would might turn into
the 14-year-old who allegedly set up her friend? What's her relationship? Is one of the boyfriends one of the suspects her boyfriend, Michelle?
Well, here's what we know, and that is something that investigators are looking into now. There is a possibility that the one girl who spoke out to the media is connected to one of the 3 men charged at this point right now. Having said that, they do know that there is a connection between the 2 victims, that they are in fact classmates before classes started, and that they were brought back at lunchtime. And we also know that the one victim who was sexually assaulted was so badly that actually she was transferred to a local hospital. Then they had to transfer her out of there to Mobile, Alabama hospital, where she, horrific injuries to her body.
Wow. Let's go back to Paul. Paul, so how would that figure in?
Wow.
Again, if this is one of the 3 suspects is a boyfriend, is it a compliance to him, anything to keep him as boyfriend?
Yes. I think that it would keep the boyfriend in good stead. In other words, he could almost give her an order, what he wanted, and she would feel compelled, in order to stay in his good graces, to deliver up something that he wanted, namely, in this case, another female 14-year-old.
Wow. Michelle, you'd mentioned the victim and talking about the trials as far as just getting proper medical care. How is she doing? What do we know?
Well, we do know that she did spend some time in the hospital. There are reports out there that she did have to have surgery. But unfortunately, today, Mike, it's a holiday for Monroe County. So that means the district attorney was not in today. The police chief is off. Anyone involved in the court systems is not there. So being able to confirm her status and to where she stands health-wise has been a little bit difficult today.
Okay. Guys, we got to leave it there. We'll continue to follow this one. Michelle, Paul, we appreciate it. Coming up, this one has folks baffled. Since when do parents leave parenting to the cops? That's what it sounds like here. Arkansas woman couldn't control her 10-year-old daughter, calls the cops, and then the cop, he had trouble with the 10-year-old, looks to mom and says, Can I use the stun gun, the taser on her? Mom says, okay.
What is a sensational place for you? Could it be a place with more than 8?
Hema downfield to make the play defensively for the Minnesota Vikings, and here's where Knox stepped out. They marked him at the 8. Tell you what, though, what a great return and something he needed, considering how that first half went. He just puts a little move right there and stays up the sideline.
A great way to start this second half for Chicago, getting a short field offensively. 77-yard return. Knox, who has a 102-yarder for a touchdown. That happened against Detroit week 4, and now what an opportunity for this Chicago offense.
And off to Forte, he gets nothing. E.J. Henderson got through and made the stop at second and goal.
Yeah, E.J. Henderson is really coming along after that knee injury last year. He comes in and just blows up the key and makes a play then on Matt Forte. A lot of criticisms placed on Matt Forte and him not hitting the hole.
I tell you, more times than not, there's been nowhere for him to run. 6 carries, 18 yards. That's it for Matt Forte. Second and goal.
Cutler in trouble. Down he goes. And the sack for Minnesota, it's Ray Edwards. And that's the first sack of the day for the defense that leads the NFL in that category.
Well, Jared Allen comes right around the edge and is putting the pressure then on Jay Cutler, and he tries to step up in the pocket. The pocket in the middle collapses on top of him. We're running open, but if you don't have time to find him, you're not going to get it out.
Third down and goal. Penalty flags on the play as down goes Cutler again, Jared Allen.
I'm not sure if they're going to call that on Orlando Pace. Jared Allen flinched a little bit, which caused Pace to then flinch, and that's when the flags were thrown. Full start, 76. The only thing was Jared Allen did. You see Jared Allen right here, and then that's what caused Orlando Pace, and rightfully so. I mean, Jared Allen is starting to
pick up his rush on the outside. We've seen the bull rush. Now he's been using the speed rush around Pace, and you better get out of there as quickly as you can. So as soon as Pace anticipates movement, he's moving with them.
The Vikings accepted that penalty, and so the Bears get another crack at it on third and goal. Cutler's in trouble again, and down he goes. No protection whatsoever as Pat Williams gets the sack.
Well, Jared Allen is the one who initiates the pressure again. I talked about the speed moves that he was using on the outside. Now he's going to come back underneath. You see him get Pace going up, full rush, comes down underneath, and then once Cutler has to try to spin out of that. And then you've got Pat Williams.
Oh, man. It's a 38-yard try by Gold. And Gold, one of the best in the league, knocks it through. Now the Minnesota Vikings are showing you their weapons on the other side of the ball. Good work by the Vikings defense. It's 24-10.
Some airlines charge your bag up to $20 to ride in the box.
Big D. You did all right. This man will be nasty. Lord Vader. You see the colors and shit?
Captain Solo to Jabba the Hutt after
I never seen it like this.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. That shit looks tight as hell.
Permanently damaged.
Lord Vader, what about Leia and the Wookiee?
They must never again leave this city.
That was never a condition of our agreement, nor was giving hand to this bounty hunter.
Perhaps you think you're being treated unfairly?
No.
Good. It would be unfortunate if I had to leave the garrison here.
What Darth Vader looks like that? What Darth Vader looks like a mess.
Something looks like this now, I can't see.
You get scheduled maintenance at no cost.
Wait!
You know what this before, dude? You seen this? The whole thing?
Yeah.
All of them.